It's ladies night, what? It must be Sarah on the mic. With sweet little Holly, got the sugar, got the spice. We're keeping us tight, we're guests on the night. Linked up with Urban Spirit Studios. That's right. And I'm not a rookie on this all-star team. Me and Holly get your hook like we're fishing for green. This is home, never leaving us talent alone. Yes, it is my city, it's my throne.
I take pipe and like all pictures just go in dark, like to the circle. I'm in the computer game with the gun.
What the hell?
I have like my gun all this like bullet numbers, my health. I'm running, someone following me. Like...
Hey guys, and welcome to another Ladies Night podcast with me, Sarah.
And me, Holly. And today we're here with...
D.
What's your social medias?
On pearlz.cupz in Instagram. Follow, please.
Give him a follow, he deserves it.
My name is D. I'm from Russia, now living in Tenerife, and I just left Russia in 2016, went to Vietnam, stayed there for like a couple of years, moved to Malaysia, met my wife there, we moved together to Vietnam, and from there we decided, we need something not Asian, because for her living in Malaysia, same like for me living in Russia, and we found Tenerife. So that's a great place. You can smoke weed here. You don't have death penalty here for it. So that's amazing. And climate much better. So it's very humid in Asia for me. I'm the most sweaty person. Here I'm not sweating at all. And that's the biggest plus. Plus I can become resident here in 3 years. And I'm almost at that point in Asia. Nobody give a shit about me. When I have Malaysian wife, I cannot even get spouse visa or something, So that's crazy. And during COVID, they just kicked me out.
Do you know what? I've got a question because we're doing a little thing. So, have you been to Ibiza before?
Where?
Have you been to Ibiza?
Ibiza? No.
No. Oh, because I was going to say, like, why is Tenerife better than Ibiza?
I'm not party person. Ibiza is more like party place, I think, and Tenerife more cannabis place. Here we have big culture, a lot of clubs, and we're trying to build community here, and slowly, we're getting there, people communicating, doing networking. When we meet each other at events, like in Barcelona, we standing all together. We have big gang from Tenerife, and people recognizing us, already, so... That's awesome, and I love weed, so that's why.
Maybe me and you need to try it, Sarah. We need to do a Ladies Night podcast. Yeah,
I don't know if it would work well with me.
You can join us so they can see how it's supposed to, what it's supposed to do, and then me and Sarah will just be on a different planet.
Yes, let's do some edibles. You guys invited to be judges of edibles competition.
We would be on the floor, we wouldn't make it. We would not make that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to end well with me. I'm not even good with like when I had my children and they give you like an injection for pain, I was just like shaking like crazy. So I don't know how it would like affect me.
Yes, edibles sometimes can be very tricky, and be careful with edibles, guys, especially if you have no experience. Tiny bite, wait a couple of hours, and and enjoy your time, stuff like this. But cannabis is not only about about being stoned, and we have now one partner who wants to open cannabis club in Tenerife, more like with medical, vision, to invite elder people from Europe, so they can have their own community, kind of without all these kids and stuff like this. So we have CBD, which is a very great, medicine for a lot of people, help people with epilepsy, and for people who get only other like super expensive and very dangerous alternatives, CBD is not psychoactive, so you don't get stoned from it, but you can get better sleep, you can get your muscles recover faster, you can get help with many different problems,
Yeah,
Sarah, you do that, yeah.
I was going to say that I take CBD. Well, I started to take it for a little bit. I've been off it for a while, but I do want to get back into it because I find that it helps with like stress. So it stops me feeling so anxious or stressed.
Of course, yeah. It helps with stress. It helps people to stop smoking tobacco, and it's just great product, CBD and cannabis in general is a great product, and it could save our planet if we like don't do all this laws against cannabis, and stuff like this. But now we're slowly getting there. We have legalization recently passed in Germany. You know, in Germany they now will be able to open cannabis clubs as well. But it will be a little bit different from here. It will be without all this social part, you know. So what I love most, and why you can be as well in community, because it's more about socializing, networking, and just bringing the idea that this planet is not bad, you know, like to the people. And if you smoke in CBD, use some creams or stuff, you are also in this community. I know many people in the community who don't smoke at all, you know. And but the cannabis changed their lives, you know, like they were disabled, and now they're activists and promoting it, you know, and they're not promoting being stoned and stuff like this.
No, it sounds amazing, because I'm more into that side of things, like healing and the health benefits of certain things. So I just feel that's really good to be able to tap into that sort of a market as well, to bring other people over who wouldn't necessarily be interested, like you say, in cannabis, but they know they can come over here and probably get CBD. I've heard of THC as well. What's that all about?
THC is the main psychoactive cannabinoid in. We have many different cannabinoids in cannabis. You know, THC is one of the most popular, like hyped kind of, you know, like one of the first discovered cannabinoids, and that's what make you high. So THC basically, when you apply temperature to THCA inside the flower, it's transferring to THC and makes you high. You know, we have CB receptors in our body everywhere, CB1 and CB2 receptors, and they both getting these cannabinoids, you know, like, and the receptors which are in our brain, they're mostly accepting THC, you know, like, so not CBD, it's everywhere in the body, you know, like in every muscle, and our body even producing cannabinoids by itself, you know, so it's like we have endocannabinoid system inside our body. It's like every other system in your body, and it's very important to make research on cannabinoids, because of this. Like, we were using cannabis for thousands of years, and after it became illegal, you know, we couldn't do any researches, so we don't know how cannabinoids affecting your body exactly, you know, like we're just getting there, like slowly researching this, you know. But when we will know that, and there are hundreds of cannabinoids, each responsible for that effect, we can more properly provide to medical patients their prescriptions, you know, so they will know exactly what strain with what terpene profile and the cannabinoid profile they need, and it will be great.
No, it sounds good. I'm super interested in all of it, but what is your involvement with cannabis? Because I know you have a business over here, or multiple businesses, so what is your involvement?
It's just I'm just we have CNG Media Company. It's media company, basically. We're providing video content, design, making websites, any media services, and our main focus, even we're shooting for real estate and car businesses, tourism, we focusing on cannabis industry more. So we are shooting events, products, you know, we organizing our events and trying to provide to community media platform to share, you know, to give everyone exposure. So we're providing free podcast platform. For now we shoot just like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 podcasts, because we don't have studio yet, but soon we will have studio, and each cannabis friendly creator can come for free and shoot his podcast. Don't invest money, just try himself in these shoes, you know. And also we're shooting free music videos for community, and all this sponsored by my great sponsors like Meals, the Weed Island Club in Tenerife, and many other people, traveling around, you know, meeting people, filming for them, and trying to create something for community.
Oh, wow, you're a very busy man then. It does sound like a community, which is very nice, because you've got a group of people with a love for one product and seeing the positive changes to it as well, because after hearing you speak about it, now I'm intrigued and I want to try and see what strain would work for me, because before it's not something that I would have dabbled in at all.
You should find your strain, exactly. So many people know about indica and sativa, right? That indica make you sleepy and sativa make you like more energized and you can work, but it's much more complicated. And when people telling me like I'm getting too tired from weed, you know, or like it makes me anxious or stuff like this. You just didn't find your strain yet, for sure. And yeah, just try it out. Don't smoke so much, you know, like find something perfect for perfect dosage, you know, like it's here we smoke in joints, and the first joint I smoke in Vietnam. In Russia we're smoking from pipe, you know, put tiny piece of weed, hold it forever, and you're done. With cannabinoids, it's with weed it's not so simple. Like indica and sativa, all strains now are hybrids, so there's no 100% indica or 100% sativa, and it's all just the marketing basically to provide people some kind of information that yeah, maybe this one make you more sleepy, maybe this one will make you more energized, you know, but it's not 100% accurate information, because we are all different. I can be more hydrated than you, you can be more stressed, you know, like, and also different cannabinoids, they communicating together and giving different effects, and it's called entourage effect, and it's not research at all, you know. We don't know how different cannabinoids, for example CBD with CBG can give you sleepy effect, but with THC dominant, you know, it can give you like an opposite effect. Yeah, and that's the problem with medicinal weed as well, that in many countries people allow only to grow weed with THC level below 0.2 or 2%, something like this, of THC. And we know for a fact that THC also very important cannabinoid, and for entourage effect and for giving more benefits for patients. So that's the problem also people fighting for, to reach higher level of allowed THC levels in medicinal weed, you know. So yeah, you need to find something for yourself, you know, for your body. Yes, some terpenes, you know, in cannabis we have terpenes, all these flavors, smells, you know. You can see that one cannabis smell more like pine, one more like lemon, you know, like, and it's like limonene and pinene, you know, all these terpenes. We have them in all these flowers and stuff like this. I cannot even give to any scientist two plants and say, tell me what is indica, what is sativa. It's same plant, you know, like. So yeah, search, test.
How do you, because I can see that you see like cannabis as more of a medicinal side of things, and as you're saying, like in Russia maybe people have like a little bit, smoke it in a pipe. When I see people in the UK, they just seem to just smoke it like constantly, like it's a cigarette, or it's like they're like really addicted to it. So do you think that people are actually using it wrong? They're using it recreationally when it should just be more for like the medicinal sides and giving you benefits to your body?
No, for me it's actually more about social side. So for me cannabis, it's what connecting people, what make this world better, happier, you know, like, and spread love. Medicinal side is yeah. Medicinal side is just the something which you cannot fight against, you know, like with all these social things. Yes, people can say you just bunch of druggies, you're not like community and stuff like this. I don't mind people telling me this, you know. They don't know me, they can judge, like I judge hippie community or I judge some Rastafari community, you know. So but social side for me more important, and I want to show people that weed is just like good for people to get together, you know, and share, collaborate, you know, create, educate each other and stuff like this. Yeah, so for me it's more about that.
Okay. And then you said that you're from Russia, you then travelled to Asia, you met your wife, and then you've come over to Tenerife. So is that how you started this business, or was you already interested in this before?
My business is videos. My business making videos. I started it in Vietnam. I was making videos in Vietnam and Malaysia already, And for me, videos it's a good way to make connections, you know. I'm shooting a lot for free for people, just to make them happy, give them some memories, you know, and stuff like this, and they appreciate it, and that's how I'm slowly getting my connections and growing. But I came here, I shoot my first event. It was nice event, but a little bit small. I got invited to second event, and it was boring and I don't like, you know, and I was very disappointed. I came to many clubs to offer my video services, and people were not willing to pay nothing, you know, and many videographers told me that there's no market here for videos. I have one guy who came here from Thailand, my friend who lives with me in Vietnam. He's great videographer. He lived here for half a year. He said, bro, nothing to do here, I go to USA. In USA now, he was working in constructions for half a year and made one video, so, I mean, Zhenya, привет. And for me, I just decided that I need to create market, here. So if people from here are not willing to pay me, I will bring people from outside, like other brands, influencers, and provide them some exposure here in Tenerife, collaborations, and something, some valuable products. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Slowly going outside of Tenerife, going to Barcelona. On 11 April, I go to Alicante to shoot one event. And in September we have CANNABIS in Bilbao, so I'm now more often going outside of Tenerife and slowly, setting up everything here to work without me.
That goes on to my next question, which was going to be, so what are your future plans? What's the future looking like for you? Have you got any events coming up or anything?
We have a main event coming on 420 in Tenerife, and we will be always doing events in clubs, so it's just our media platform, my sponsors, my customers, some funds from them going to us to organize these events for people. So, and we will be doing a lot of things. For me, my future, I see that I will stop editing at least and someone will shoot me, because I have now so many opportunities and I want to talk as well. I want to launch my own podcast in Russian, I want to do some art, like by myself. So create something, not just capturing events. It's fun, but it's just hustle, It's
so you want a bit of you time. It's your time to shine now.
No, it's just, I've been blogger, I have some good following in social media before. And I enjoyed it. It's fun. I would just want to restart this kind of thing. Yeah, it's fun. I want to shoot documentaries. Now I have good opportunities to shoot documentaries, interview interesting people about, and I have a good team, of editors, colorists, producers. So yeah, we can do some good stuff here now.
When do you sleep? Do you have time to sleep?
Yeah, I'm sleeping a lot. I'm procrastinating a lot. I'm smoking a lot. I do everything,
You sound so busy. Your life's like chaotic. So busy all the time.
No, I'm good. I just need to stop editing so much, and I'll be fine. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. I can run with camera whole day in CANNABIS from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Every day I'm running with camera, and it's just, I cannot call it job, like it's just me running around with camera. Editing is job, it's annoying.
We call that a job, don't we, Sarah?
100%, yeah. When you've got to do all the editing, it is hard work. So I get that, definitely. How do you get over procrastination? Because you said you procrastinate quite a lot.
Yeah.
How do you get over that? Like, how do you get past that hurdle?
I have deadlines. And that's it, only deadlines, deadlines killing me. But I'm Russian. That's in my blood. My dad teach me like this. My dad, welding, when you put together metal things. So my dad was working as a welding guy, in railway station for 25 years. He doesn't know how to do welding. He has no idea. He just bring vodka to the work, put it on table for people. They drink for free and they work for him. So he always teach me, find a job where you do nothing and you get paid. For me, doing nothing is filming, so filming for me is doing nothing, basically. It's just me holding camera. It's this simple, This is not job.
I love that. That's what we need to find.
I know, we need to find our nothing.
Yeah, I think this is like our nothing.
Yeah, this is
and then just
fun.
get somebody else to do all the editing for us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm now going forward. I have one editor with me working, but I need one editor for each separate project. So then I'll be chill. Just drop footages and correct people a little bit.
You two don't even smoke.
Maybe we need to. That's what it is. We need to start smoking.
Yeah, we do. Then I've got an excuse to lean on, and I love to lean on my excuses.
Yaz is like, yes.
Dimitri, get into it. Dimitri's nearly convinced Harley.
Do you know what? I feel like...
Do you know what, though? It doesn't take a lot to convince me to do anything, to be honest.
Oh, gosh. Now, how did you start smoking weed? Like,
Yeah.
What was your experience like?
Yeah. So when I was kid, I was alcoholic.
Serious?
I drink a lot. I could drink when I was 13. I could drink bottle of vodka single by myself. Hang out. And I stopped drinking alcohol when I was 16. I started fighting that time, and I became dangerous when I'm drunk. So I decided that I see my dad as example. My dad is a great example that you should not drink alcohol. And when I use some drug, I see my path, like if I use like cocaine, I see all these crackheads there. If I use tobacco, I see people with lung cancer. If I see alcohol, I see my dad at the end, so I don't want to become this person. And I see stoners at the end of the path, maybe I will be playing PlayStation fat as fuck, and that's worst thing can happen with you if you're a stoner. Yeah, so I stopped drinking alcohol when I was 16, like 17 around that age, and until 20 years old I didn't drink, didn't smoke, nothing. But already when I was like 14, I knew that I will start smoking weed one day. So when I was 14, I started doing my research about cannabis. What is that? Because I see many people. One time in camp, I was a kid, like 11 years old, 12 maybe, and our elders, guys, they were hiding weed in forest, and I see them like they taking from the tree like weed, and this is bad. He's like, what's bad? I'm like, smoking weed is bad. He's like, no, bro, it's growing from the land, from the soil. And I'm like, makes sense.
That's
and
true.
I started making my research, and already at age like 13, 14, I knew that one day I will start smoking weed. That will be my drug, of choice, because I don't care if you're smoking tobacco or drinking alcohol. It's your drug of choice. Just respect people, don't mess around. So when I was 20, I started smoking weed, like poco, slowly. Like I show you like little bit through the pipe. Yeah, and then in Russia, for me, when I was growing up, I never thought that I will like speak English, that I will ever leave Russia. I thought I will live all my life in Russia. Maybe one time in my life I will travel to Turkey to 3-star hotel, that's it. And one day I traveled to Egypt, and I see like people in the hotel dancing, playing games, in swimming pool, and they got paid same as me, working as a bouncer, punching people, and risking my freedom and my, health and stuff like this. So I was thinking like, why should I do this? I better, put nice teeth and go dance in the hotel, dance in the hotel. And I also fell in love with diving. So that's why I decided, I'm gonna move from Russia. And also, for me in Russia it's dangerous because I'm fighting a lot. And that time it was really crazy how much I fight. And I'm lucky that there was not so many cameras, people was not with phones all the time. Now you cannot do that kind of shit in Russia. So in Russia I would go to prison for fighting or for weed for sure, 100%. If they can find 1 gram of weed with you, put 4 grams of tobacco, it's already 5 grams mix of drugs, and you can go to prison for that. So I got caught 2 times by police, 1 time just with pipe. I have nothing, they handcuffed me, and I was just messing with them, I told them that I can fight both of them even in handcuffs, and I kicked their ass, and they were just like angry about that. And 1 time it was my birthday, and we play football with my friends, go to sauna, smoke some weed, and 1 girl called me, say, pop up, can you come to my house? I'm like, yeah, great. I asked my friend to send me to this girl. We jump into his car, we go to 1 shop to buy like some, I don't know, wine or something, I don't remember. And outside of this shop, when I was coming out, 1 guy like hold my jacket, and started like messing with me, like bro, you're a fucking Nazi, what are you doing here? And I'm bald head, big guy with tattoos. I'm like, bro, I'm not Nazi, it's just my style, that's how I'm like, you fucking Nazi. And that time already, it was almost time when I decided to move to Vietnam, like 3 months before that. And I was already not fighting for 1.5 years. So I was already like Buddhist, like before that, 2 years before that, in 2 years, I fight like 200 times. And here I have 1.5 year not fighting at all. You cannot mess with me. You can tell me I fuck your mom, I'll be like, I give you her number, So really, like, you cannot say nothing to me, but this guy really made me crazy. And like 1 second, I'm already like jumping on his head, and my friend coming out from a car and pulling me inside, say, bro, let's go. And we started driving, and his friend, this guy friend, coming from the shop, picking him up, put him in the big Jeep, you know, Land Cruiser, and they started like going the wrong way, wrong lane, block us on the traffic lights, and police came like to them, you know, stop them. We just like and go to that girl, but probably they got, you know, like our car number or something like this. So right nearby this girl house, you know, 3 cops cars, you know, came like all guys with guns and stopped me. And my friend is nicest guy in glasses, you know, like so peaceful guy. He got in so much trouble with me always, but yeah. And yeah, they started checking me, and they found grinder. They asked me what is that, and tried to open. And when they were opening, I understand if they open, they will drop all weed, you know. And I say, guys, you will drop my weed. And they thought I don't want to lose it, but I just don't want you to lose evidence, you know. Like, you will be angry at me, you know, if you just like, it's already grinded, just powder, you know. And they're like, what the fuck, bro? And they called their boss. So boss coming, and they started telling me that I'm druggy, you know, like, and stuff like this. And I'm bigger than them. I say, bro, I can fight with you any second you want. I can challenge you in any sport, you know, like do push-ups, let's go run, whatever. Like, you're druggy. You standing smoking cigarette here. You're addicted more than me. I'm smoking once a week that time, you know, like twice a week. So you're more addicted than me. Are you guys drinking alcohol? They're like, yes. So that's it. And I started telling them about this medical use of cannabis and educating them a little bit. And boss came. They tell him about the story that I don't want them to drop weed. He laughed about that. He listened to me a little bit. They asked me how many push-ups I can do, how much I run 10 kilometers, you know, like, and I'm telling them just like random high as fuck numbers. And they're like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. Do you wanna try? Do you wanna test me? Like, no. And the policeman, this boss, he telling me like, so what we should do with you, Dimitri? I'm gonna say, bro, I'm responsible adult, you know, I know what I'm doing, you know, and you working, I understand, so do what's your job. He's like, no, you understand that next time we catch you, you go to prison. And I say, yeah, bro, I understand, but I already got tickets to Vietnam, so you will never see me, I promise. And he's like, okay, promise me that you will never smoke weed again. And I say, bro, I cannot, it will be bullshit, like, I'll smoke weed all my life, you know. And he's like, okay, give me your hand. I give him my hand. He put weed inside hand, and he say, if you will eat it now, you can go, like, destroy evidence, you know. And I just like,
And did you poo?
and ciao. Yeah.
What was that reaction after that? Like,
They asked me if I was gonna get high now, you know, like, I'm like,
Probably not.
you asked me to eat drugs, and now you're asking me if I'm gonna get high, you know, like,
what the hell?
what if I have a gram of cocaine, you know, like, come on. So, but yeah, they asked me like, is it true that they have some cookies in Amsterdam, you know, and stuff like this. It was fun experience. So yeah, they just let me go, checked car, everything, you know, and just let me go. And I didn't get any fine or nothing, you know. That was close call.
Some would say close call, yes, definitely.
Yeah. But then I went to Vietnam. In Vietnam, another story, guys.
get cozy, guys. Get cozy.
To leave Russia and then go to Vietnam.
First day in Vietnam, we come in, we like Asia, Mama Asia. We have a song, you know, like about Asia and cannabis. We're like, okay, we're here. Give us some weed, Asian man. And man give us weed, and it's some bullshit, you know. Like, my friend's so disappointed. He's like, bro, we have no weed here. It's bullshit. They have no weed here. Did you see this? I'm like, we just found scammer. Let me go and I find something nice. I go, someone show me again some bullshit, again some bullshit, again some bullshit. And one guy showed me some nice bud. I'm like, no, look like bud, like weed. And I'm like, okay, I try. If it's good, I buy, okay? He's like, okay. And we're sitting on the side of the road. Across the road, it's like big wide road, the beach and the ocean already. So we're sitting in bushes, kinda. I take pipe. And like all pictures just going dark, like to the circle, and I just throwing pipe into him, and I'm like, fuck you, bro. And I'm in the computer game with the gun,
What the hell?
Running across the road, you know, I have like my gun all this like bullet
my
numbers,
God.
my health. I'm running, someone following me. Like, it was crazy story. So it was salvia probably. I hide on the beach in some place, you know, I was hiding, someone was searching for me. After I knocked out, I woke up, don't remember nothing and stuff like this, very messy memories, you know. But at one moment I just erased completely, I was nothing. And somehow my hand fell into my hip and I got some feelings. And I was like, I'm alive. I'm something alive. I thought I'm computer program, but now I'm alive. What am I, you know, like, and I started sleeping myself, tried to wake up, but nothing, like, I just have some another alternative reality in front of me. Then when I woke up, I already can see real world, some Vietnamese people, I cannot see my hands, and I just remember my name, Dimas. So I'm like, fuck, I'm some Russian guy in somewhere, I never
This
been
is
in
crazy.
the ocean. Who does these people, Asian people, I'm like, where am I? And next word come to my head after my name, you know, it's Muine. Muine is the first place where we planned to go, but we didn't go there. We go to Nha Trang. And I asked them, is it Muine? And I talked in English already with people, I don't know why. My English was not so good at the time. And they're like, no Muine, Nha Trang. And I'm like, fucking, what the fuck is Nha Trang? What I'm doing here? Who the fuck I am, you know? And I started going through the city. And I'm like, oh, Sava, my friend. I got nickname of my friend. I need to find friend. I'm walking. I started to see my hands, you know, I take backpack, all wallet, money, you know, all my money. It was first day, all my money with me, all documents, everything with me. I found
Oh my
iPhone
God.
in my pocket and I found like, wow, what is that? I have no idea, but it looks so cool. I put it in my pocket and I hold it in my pocket to not lose this cool thingy. And after I catch some two Russian girls, they were dressing nicely, going to a party, and I'm like, girls, you speak Russian? They're like, yes. I'm like, okay, I'll tell you one story. And I started telling them story, how I woke up on the beach, don't remember what the fuck I am, and stuff like this. And while telling them this story, I remember everything. And I'm like, okay, girls, now I tell you another story. And I tell them that, yeah, I smoke weed with this Vietnamese guy. And I thought it's very unique story, you know.
That
But I
terrifies
heard
me.
this story like 3 more times from my friends, different people. And it was like 2 guys, same in first day smoke and have same completely experience, you know. Yeah, so be careful, don't smoke.
Well, that
what-
terrifies
if
me
you
because
don't
that's
know it.
something that would happen to me. Put my life on it. That is just typical to happen to me, and that terrifies me. That's like what you see in films. That's crazy.
Yeah. Be careful what you're taking from strangers.
Don't take things from strangers.
Don't be me. Yeah, or at least ask them to try that as well. But you don't know their tolerance and stuff like this, you know. So